If you're stepping into the world of rental property ownership, first off, congratulations. Becoming a landlord can be one of the most powerful wealth building moves you make. But here's the truth. Managing a rental property isn't just about collecting rent each month. It's about preparation. It's about systems. And it's about knowing what you don't know. Today, I'm going to share 3 essential pillars every new landlord in Richmond, Virginia should focus on to set yourself up for long-term success. I'm Calvin Davis with Keyrenter Richmond Property Management. We work with new and experienced landlords throughout the Richmond area, helping them navigate everything from tenant screening to maintenance to legal compliance. Let's jump in. Pillar number 1, property maintenance. Protect your asset. Your rental property is not just a house, it's an income-producing asset. And protecting that asset starts with proactive maintenance. First, conduct regular inspections. At a minimum, a detailed move-in inspection, a mid-lease or annual inspection, and a thorough move-out inspection. Documentation matters. Photos matter. Written reports matter. Second, build a network of trusted vendors. You need reliable plumbers, HVAC technicians, electricians, handymen, roofers, and appliance technicians. Because when something breaks, and it will break, you don't want to be scrambling on Google at 9 p.m. At Keyrenter Richmond, we've built relationships with vetted vendors who provide quality work at fair pricing, which protects both the property and the owner. Third, consider preventative maintenance. Service contracts for HVAC systems, seasonal inspections, gutter cleaning. These small investments prevent large repair bills later. A proactive approach to maintenance almost always costs less than a reactive one. Pillar number 2, financial management. Maximize income, minimize surprises. Now let's talk about money. One of the biggest mistakes new landlords make is underestimating expenses. Step 1, price your rental correctly. In Richmond, rental rates vary significantly by neighborhood, property type, and condition. You need to analyze comparable rentals, current inventory levels, seasonal demand. Overpricing leads to vacancy. Underpricing leaves money on the table. At Keyrenter Richmond, we conduct rental market analyses to ensure pricing is competitive and optimized for your area. Next, separate your finances. Open a dedicated bank account for your rental property. This makes expense tracking easier, tax preparation smoother, and overall management more professional. Then, budget properly. A common rule of thumb is the 1% rule for maintenance annually, or setting aside roughly 1 month's rent per year for repairs and capital expenses. Some years will be light, other years will include HVAC replacements, water heaters, or roof work. If you're not budgeting for those, they'll feel like emergencies instead of expected business expenses. Quick plug here. If you're a new landlord in the Richmond area and want help setting up systems for maintenance, pricing, and financial tracking, that's exactly what we do at Keyrenter Richmond. From rent collection to vendor coordination to detailed financial reporting, we help landlords run their properties like a business. Visit us at keyrenterrichmond.com/schedule to schedule an owner consultation. Now let's move to the 3rd pillar. Pillar number 3, legal preparedness. Protect yourself and your property. The legal side of being a landlord is not optional. In Virginia, landlords must comply with the Virginia Residential Landlord and Tenant Act, fair housing laws, security deposit regulations, proper eviction procedures, required disclosures. Even unintentional violations can lead to costly disputes. Start with a strong lease agreement. not a generic online template, not something borrowed from a friend, a Virginia-specific lease that reflects current law. At Keyrenter Richmond, we use attorney-reviewed lease agreements designed specifically for Virginia landlords. Next, understand fair housing laws. You must apply screening criteria consistently. Advertising must be compliant. Decisions must be documented. Consistency protects you. Finally, review your insurance and ownership structure. Many landlords carry at least $1 million in liability coverage. You may also want to speak with an attorney about whether holding property in an LLC makes sense for your situation. Legal preparation isn't about fear, it's about professionalism. Some final thoughts. If you're new to being a landlord, focus on these 3 pillars. Number 1, maintain your property proactively. Number 2, manage your finances like a business. Number 3, stay legally prepared and compliant. When you treat your rental property like an investment, not just a former home, your results improve dramatically. Being a landlord can absolutely be rewarding, but preparation and systems are what separate stressful rentals from successful ones. If you found this helpful, drop a question in the comments. I'd love to hear what stage you're at in your landlord journey. And if you're in the Richmond area and want expert support managing your rental property, visit KeyrenterRichmond.com. We specialize in helping new landlords navigate everything from tenant placement to full-service property management. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with another new landlord who could use the guidance. I'm Calvin Davis with Keyrenter Richmond Property Management. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.